What's up, guys? It's the Trio Bo Show.
You're kind of in my space, Peter.
My grandfather, I Chief Peter Bobby. And this is our Elimination Chamber review.
I trust in Punk. Hashtag heel.
Yeah, fuck everybody.
That's true. That's true. We don't like a lot of you.
Actually, we like every single one of you guys.
That's actually true.
To be honest. We're soft. We're not heels at all. We live the gimmick.
We live the gimmick, but at the same time, we love everyone.
Uh-huh.
So let's get this review going. We opened with the Raw Elimination Chamber match. Interesting.
Great decision, because that's what you do is you put your best match first.
It worked for
this pay-per-view, because this match was sick.
This match was incredible. Everyone was down to take spots. Punk and Kofi started first. Kofi had maybe a botch.
Yeah.
Even if it was, he turned it into a cool. He just jumped over the ropes and said, "I got hops, my brothers." So he just jumped. So they started off. They had a lot of roll through pins and just all that fun stuff. Spots on spots though. Everyone was hitting the grates in this match.
Yes.
It was who can hit the grate the hardest, except the Miz. And and then everyone, and I like the Miz, but
shots we fired, they deserve to be shot. Dolph Ziggler at one point was doing leg lifts.
Well, first he did pull-ups.
He was doing pull-ups
in the pod.
And then
in bright pink trunks that said "show off." Incredible. Yeah. So then, another spot. It's what you were getting into. Yeah. He was doing the thing. He turned into a famouser. Yeah. Off of the wall.
He was doing damn leg lifts what's up? What's up?
And he turned into a famouser.
Boom!
It was incredible.
One of the best chamber spots I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
It was creative.
Mm-hmm. R-Truth was eliminated first, which was surprising because Miz wasn't even in yet, and you thought that was the feud they were going to build in this match to get to WrestleMania. Maybe not. So at this point, I said, "Is the Miz going to win this?" And we kind of thought at one point he was.
Yep.
But R-Truth got eliminated first, and then after him, Dolph got eliminated, and then Kofi. Yeah, it was sad. We were pulling for Dolph, and then Kofi. And then Jericho. It was down to Jericho, Punk, and Miz. And this is the risky part of the show where we're not quite sure.
Here's the deal. So, doors open because after Kofi was eliminated by Jericho.
Codebreaker, ill.
Yeah, he kept him inside the walls. He put him inside the walls of Jericho. He just sat there, just toyed with him, yeah, what are you going to do?
Yep.
And then as he was standing there by the door, Punk him with the high kick. Jericho said, "Whoa, I'm onto this thing." Ah, boom.
Cracked his head.
Ooh.
And he was out.
O-U-T.
I showed him backstage later. It looked like he had a big thing on his head. Maybe I was just seeing things, but it looked not very good. He just laid there and did not move for a while. So the first thing I said was, okay, he's going to sit out there until the match is over. He's going to run in and win. Unfortunately, that did not happen. So it heightened the mischief.
Yep. The whole
I'm trying to cut a Shawn Michaels promo. Just throw any words in here.
It heightened the suspense and
Yeah.
the whole disbelief. It's was that staged or was that real or was that a mess up or?
Yeah, but they said he couldn't continue, so he was gone. Down to Miz and CM Punk. Miz attacks him from behind, ends up hitting a skull-crushing finale, getting a very close 2 count.
Thus making it not a skull-crushing finale.
It was a skull-crushing, it was interlude.
Yeah.
A skull-crushing bridge, in a song. It wasn't the final outro of the song, but it was mid-song.
Yeah.
But he kicked out. CM Punk ends up winning. He did it.
GTS.
CM Punk.
And Punk we trust.
Is going to WrestleMania. This is where I thought Jericho would come back in. He didn't. Punk walks out and looks at Jericho, kind of gives him the, tough break.
Oh, another thing, when Jericho was on the ground, you can see in the corner of the screen, Punk goes.
Yeah. Punk gives the little, is he bad? And then they heard him cut the camera away. So I don't think that was, maybe it was planned for him to hit a spot, but I don't think he was, obviously he was supposed to fly out of the cage, but obviously not supposed to be.
Or this is some elaborate ruse to make us think,
because we're thinking,
then Jericho's going to come back and say,
I didn't even
you idiots.
Yeah. I just didn't want to get hurt.
I want to beat him in Mania. I want to beat him inside the chamber.
So we'll have to see tomorrow if he's there or what's going to happen.
Because later on in the show, I'm just going to say this now, they said, we'll talk to Chris Jericho later.
Never happened.
Nope.
He was just sitting on the trainer's table what the hell?
Yeah.
So that's the end of that match. CM Punk will be going to WrestleMania to defend his title. Now, I would have wanted Chris Jericho to win because I think it's a better storyline, Punk chasing the title than him having it. But if Chris Jericho's hurt, then that doesn't really matter. But I'm cool with this, obviously.
Yeah.
Look at the shirt.
And plus, it's like the whole longer title reigns thing, too. You don't want it to be hot potato like it was in the fucking fall. Oh, hey, who has it now?
Yeah, I literally sometimes forgot who had the title in that whole Del Rio Cena thing. Then we cut backstage to the fan favorite Santino, who progressively through the night we became bigger fans of. Because when we first saw this, we're like, ugh, Santino. He's backstage drinking eggs, He had a lot of these segments. This was the first one. Just training for his match, And then we get a John Cena video, not to Wild Ones, which is kind of stupid, but...
Every video shoots at the Wild Ones.
That's true. And at least it was a different one. Like, it was... Yeah, I mean...
Oh, it had some SCW guys in there. Big E.
Seth Rollins was in there.
Seth Rollins, all them dudes. Didn't see Ambrose, though. He probably wasn't lifting.
He probably doesn't want to learn from Cena. Cena's probably learning from him.
Yeah.
But, so Cena video, a different one, so that's okay. I would have complained if it was the same video we saw for 9 weeks straight. Oh, I heard you were a wild one. Oh, this is your spot. This is where we thought something was going to happen that didn't, but you can still talk about it.
Yeah, let's just say, you know how in life, when you're expecting, some good stuff to come your way, you're expecting some karma? Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were expecting some good karma to come our way. Because we weren't going to talk bad about this match, because it was a good match. Beth wins, but there was no positive karma that came afterwards. I love puns.
I know.
And that's all we're going to give it. To me, it didn't look bad.
No, Beth kicked out of the Samoan drop and Superfly Splash combo. So
pretty awesome.
Take that for what it is.
And
Glam Slam for the win.
In terms of Divas matches,
can't really complain.
Succeeded in what it was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of succeeding, Santino.
Again backstage, doing his thing.
This is when he was beating up on the pork.
Oh, yeah. He hit a hanging piece of meat with the Cobra, which is incredible. Whatever. And this is where we got, after that is where we got the Josh Matthews thing, talking about, we're trying to get a word with Chris Jericho, but as you can see, he's currently unavailable, and he was back on the table. So
doing the whole concussion test thing.
Yeah.
Been there, done that, sucks. Shout out to all the concussion fans out there.
Flashlight in your eye, look this way, look that way. You get the gist. Yeah, exactly like that.
A damn riffraff song.
Yep.
Shook dice with Larry Barton.
Barcelona. And then we get a segment that got progressively better and better as time went on. Why are you hitting your head? This was incredible.
Because it starts off like this.
It did start out like that.
And at the end you start yelling, yes!
Especially when we saw this picture on Twitter. But John Laurinaitis and David Otunga come out. Otunga, as you said, he lives the character. He lives the character. Either he's a pretentious douchebag or he's the best actor in the company. I'll take them both. He carries coffee mugs to the fucking Grammys. He did. Jennifer Hudson said, "Don't take that, honey." And he said, "Gotta stay in character." Incredible. But they come out and he says that, hey, Teddy Long should have the same review I did. Teddy Long is awful. And he's talking about Teddy Long. And we get a return. Who comes out first? Oh, one of the original Tree of Woe show things. I have so much money. Alberto Del Rio returns, and he talks about how Teddy Long is good for nothing. He is awful. I agree with you, John Laurinaitis. Somebody go and get the ass kicked. Mark Henry comes out. I love him. Mark Henry. Fucking Henry. He comes out and he says, Teddy Long is a bully. Teddy Long needs to be a star. And he agrees with Del Rio and with John Laurinaitis because he physically assaulted me. I don't remember that. I think he meant to say mentally, maybe, but you never know. Whatever. He suspended him, but I don't think he physically hit him. Return of the Night comes right here, though. Go! If you close your eyes, you lie. It is truth revealed. Oh my God! I marked out when Christian came. Oh, he marked out. Yeah. The crowd marked out when Christian came. The OG marked out. My dog. Where is it? Oh, he fucking upstairs. He said, "Mark it out." He said, "Flip the fucking switch." It was incredible. Incredible. When Christian comes out and says the same thing, he talks about how it was an unsafe work environment. Sheamus broke my freaking ankle. Big Show tried to break my freaking neck. I'm from Canada. And he came back out. Great to see Christian. The only thing was, we kind of were expecting the Christian running on the chamber, and when it didn't happen, we were depressed at first, but it ended up okay. You're up in the spot, just get them stacks up. And then that's really it. They all just leave after they get some pictures taken. Mark Henderson.
Oh, God. It was incredible.
I love that. And then we get Santino running the stairs. And once he gets to the top of the stairs, what did he hit? Incredible. Santino's still training, man. You gotta keep your stacks up, right?
I wouldn't do all this before I wrestled, but that's just me. I wouldn't run stairs.
He's just getting, he's getting limber. Limber is the word.
You usually train not the day of.
Hey,
fuck it.
It worked for Santino. Then we get a Big Show interview, and he just talks about how his WrestleMania record is bad because he's an idiot. He sucks.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what he said. He said, I'm just not very good wrestler, so that's why I lose all the time at WrestleMania, because that's just how it goes. And Josh Manning says, thanks for your time. That was it. Yeah. That's literally how it went. And then we get this match, the SmackDown Elimination Chamber. Wade Barrett and the Big Show start off the match, and let's just say it wasn't as entertaining as Punk Kofi.
If Punk Kofi was a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, this would have been a
2, 3.
Let's say that paint drying's a 1. It's a 3.
It was a 3 or a 4 then.
Yeah.
This match started off here, and then Cody came in and it raised a little.
You know what? I'm going to take that back because I'm pretty sure people who enjoy the fine works of art, of painting, would enjoy that more than the fucking Big Show. Fair enough. Back to where you're
probably would have watched that dude that paints happy trees.
Bob fucking Ross! Hey! Bob Ross for World Heavyweight Champion. Fuck the Big Show.
I think he died.
Shit, man.
Man, there goes our dream. He's painting somewhere, though. He's painting happy trees somewhere. Oh, man, that's depressing. But anyways, so yeah, Barrett and Big Show start off. It was kind of down here. Cody came in, made it a little better. Santino made it a little more entertaining. And then the great Khali came in, right? And Khali hits everybody with a Punjabi plunge. And then Big Show spears him and eliminates him after like 55 seconds, maybe.
That's pretty awesome.
So the great Khali is gone. And I celebrated the Big Show at that point. I said, yeah! Yes! Yes! Speaking of yes, Big Show said, I'm not waiting for this little boy to get out of his pod. He rips it up and jumps in the pod with Daniel Bryan. And they're just like,
cannonball!
He said,
he's having to climb to the top of the fucking pod!
He really did, too.
Damn.
And so then Daniel Bryan, they're just going at it in there, and then boom, he finally gets out, and Daniel Bryan just books it out of there. Like, no, sir!
Please, sir, release her.
Please, sir, release her.
You there.
Please, sir, release her. Hey, you there.
Hey, you there. I see you over there.
Come here.
I want you to come here.
Over there.
Please, sir, release her.
No one knows that song, but if you do, your life is better for it.
Soulja Boy, hey, you there.
Look it up. And then the shocker of the match came. Cody Rhodes eliminated the Big Show.
It was awesome. Two fucking flash kicks and a dope ass DDT.
Mm-hmm. Wade Barrett, was he the DDT?
Wade Barrett hit him with an elbow drop too.
Okay, yeah, off the top rope.
Yeah.
So Big Show was gone, and we all just said, huh? But then immediately after that, Santino rolled up Cody, and we said, man, I can't even bark no way.
How about pick the win?
That was his pick to win. Man.
But yeah.
And then it's down to the final three. Barrett, Santino, and Daniel Bryan.
Barrett powerbombed Daniel Bryan against the side of the cage.
It looked so nasty.
Down. And it said, damn!
Yeah, he said, ow.
And Booker T had the audacity in there to say that Daniel Bryan, he thinks he's too soft for it.
Oh, he's as soft as Milton Jelly Bean.
He's soft as a guy who's just fucking retina attached against Takeshi Morishima in New York and still wrestles on it with a fucking eye patch for the next coming weeks. Fucking soft.
Coming weeks.
Coming weeks.
Coming for weeks. And then Santino eliminates Barrett. And it is down to Daniel Bryan and Santino Marella. Crowd woke up.
They said Santino might win this. We said Santino might win this.
Daniel Bryan and Santino have the stare down. Santino's all primes. Daniel Bryan's like, this guy? And it was sick. Daniel Bryan, boom, kicks him. Santino gets back up. Kicks him, gets back up, kicks him, boom, right to the head, finally lays him out. 1, 2, kick out, crowd nuts.
Bonkers.
But that did not match the pop of when Santino said, boom, he hit the Cobra The crowd went nuts. Yeah. I thought it was over. He thought it was over.
I thought it was over.
1, 2.
Look out!
Daniel
fucking Bryan, man.
He kicked out of the Cobra.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Wait, you didn't win yet. You just kicked out of the Cobra.
Oh.
And then Daniel Bryan made him tap out.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Daniel Bryan is going to
WrestleMania. Oh, then motherfucking Sheamus comes out, right? He says...
He didn't say a word. He just walks in and Daniel Bryan says, I'm not even going to let you try to fight me. So Daniel Bryan, he gets blocked.
Yep, and he has his leg. And he puts it and he does the Dean Ambrose Midnight Special. Fuck you.
I thought he was going to do his dope move, but he clearly didn't.
He clearly didn't.
But it appears that this is obviously what Sheamus is going with.
Yes.
Sheamus fella versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, perhaps. The dark match that turned into a battle royal, won by the great Khali in a dark match.
This will happen again.
Oh, watch it get bumped off the card. The world title match.
Bumped off the card for the Big Show versus
Shaquille O'Neal. Anyways, that's it. Daniel Bryan wins. Sheamus lays him out.
Sheamus will get hurt.
It's possible.
I hope so.
Hopefully he doesn't pull a Jericho, or hopefully Jericho isn't hurt. So, yep. Anyways, we get Hornswoggle Natalya backstage, and Natalya farts. And Swoggle's like, oh, it's gross. And then Justin Gabriel comes, and he's like, oh, cheese. And then Jack Starr's like, whoa. And he's like, cottage cheese. And then Teddy's like, hold on, Flip. Settle in the ring. And then we get a random United States title match by the SmackDown general manager. And then we get that match. Swagger versus Justin Gabriel. Long story short, Swagger makes Gabriel tap. Ow! And Jack Swagger retains. Will Jack Swagger go anywhere with this?
Well, of course not.
Good point. And then when Triple H and Randy Orton are not on the card, that leaves only one member of the Breakfast Club, John Cena. And he must be in the main event. We literally had an ambulance match as the main event. And remember when you said in the SmackDown chamber, or in the women's match where you think something's going to happen, it doesn't, and it really just deflates the situation?
Uh-huh.
We were expecting The Rock here.
Or at least somebody driving the fucking
or
thing.
Or something.
Anything.
Something. Zack Ryder, Eve, anyone. Basically,
Kelly's
these guys...
suck a dick.
Killer Sid.
I'm gonna suck your dick for some TV time.
I'm gonna get on your TV screen.
By sucking dicks of every writer, every creative, and Triple H.
Even Vince Russo, he doesn't even work for the company. He's like, I'm just trying to get it ahead.
Lagana's getting some too.
Oh, he has to. Dave Lagana.
Oh, I hope he's watching this.
Yeah, Dave Lagana. But yeah, John Cena versus Kane. This was the match of a lot of spots that could have been devastating that ended up not looking as such.
What can you say about this match you cannot say about Baghdad? It's bombed out and depleted.
What can we say about this match that already hasn't been said about Afghanistan?
Afghanistan was
bombed out and depleted.
Silky
Johnson. But this match, a lot of people are going to hate this match, and we found it very entertaining. Why? Because we just made jokes the entire time.
Hell yeah!
Like when you put him in the wheelchair, he goes, ah! And he like runs into the thing like,
Or when you put first of all, Cena was wheeling him along with his feet. It's like, oh, I guess.
Oh yeah, he's wheeling Cena in the wheelchair, and Cena's like helping him along, like, da-da-da. And then he hits him with a laptop, and he noticed that it was Adele's laptop, and I said, Adele?
I said,
could have had it. And we sang Rolling in the Deep.
Dude, you're getting Adele.
And I said,
yep. And then we sang Adele for a little while.
We sang Adele.
Talk about how we'd be better announcers than Justin King would be.
I figured out that my gimmick in wrestling would be the smart mark that just comes out and talks about why I'm not going to win the match because it's not good for business. And everyone just looks at me like, Dad, what's he talking about? No, I just try to convince kids it's fake. None of this is real! Nothing! Just freak out. So I gained a gimmick in this.
Yep.
Kane... Oh, Cena set up for the Batista spot where he was going to actually just Kane through the announce table.
We got the fucking worst choke slam through an announce table of all time.
He said...
The Spanish announce table said, I'm only going to break it a little bit like this.
It like just more like tilted. Like
it said tilt.
Yep. So not as good as it could have been, obviously. And then Booker T. All I remember was Booker T and Michael Cole. Where is Kane going? He's obviously going to get the stretcher to put Cena on it to try to transport him back up to the ambulance.
I don't know.
These guys didn't know how to call an ambulance match. We didn't know how to watch an ambulance match.
We don't know if it was good or not because there's only been one other one in history that had Shane O'Mac.
Yeah, we don't know how to compare that one to this one, but you know.
In terms of entertainment, we were entertained.
Oh, we were very entertained. Mostly because we just kept thinking that it was going to be Rikishi driving the ambulance and he was going to stop halfway and go, I did it for The Rock.
And then whoop John Cena's ass.
And then Rikishi's comes out and nails it out. And then the Rock music hits and he comes out and just goes.
How about the Usos act for Rikishi?
Oh my gosh. The Jey Uso was driving. I did it for The Rock. And he just drives away. Oh man. The OG.
We could have had it all.
Rolling in the deep. But
had my heart inside of your hand.
The finish of this match came when John Cena took him to the top of the ambulance. Kane said, I'm going to chokeslam you. But he countered it. Attitude adjustment off of the ambulance onto the floor. Well, there was probably some padding, but that's what was weird because there was obviously something there, but the fans they were right there, so that probably wasn't too much stuff, or they hit it well. I don't know. But either way, attitude adjustment off the ambulance, cool looking spot.
And then somehow Kane was over to the door of the ambulance like a zombie.
Yeah, he said, he overtook the Undertaker's gimmick. He forgot. They're brothers. But, yeah, so then Cena throws him in the ambulance, closes the door, says, beep, beep, drives away. And this is where we expected something to happen. It didn't. Cena wins.
Building the Mania.
Ah! Cena rules!
Overall, if we were to rate this show, you would rate it like you rate... Let's see. What's a good analogy for this?
Something that's good half the time, and the other half was not even that. It wasn't half the show was good, half the show was bad. It was half the match was good and half the match was bad as far as the SmackDown chamber.
It was like Domino's Pizza.
Yeah, because it's you'll watch it or you'll eat it.
And you'll enjoy it.
But it's not your first choice.
Yeah, but at the same time, every other place is fucking closed on Sunday and won't deliver to us because...
Welcome to Utah.
God damn it. So you end up with Domino's, and then that's the only option, and then you enjoy it. But
because it's there.
But you're left thinking,
what could have been if Papa John's delivered here?
Yeah. Or what if Pizza Hut wasn't closed on a Sunday? Why is Jadakiss as hard as it gets? Why is the industry designed to keep the artist in debt?
Why is my hair so freaking long?
All right. Overall, if I rate the show on a Dave Meltzer scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'll give it a solid 4.25, player.
And I don't know who the hell that is, so I'm going to give it a 48 out of... I'll let you decide. It could be out of 50, it could be out of 100.
Out of 55.
You'll never know.
Let's see what 40 out of 55 equates to.
No, don't do that.
All right, never mind. Leave a comment.
I never said it was out of 55. Try to guess what mine's out of. That's about it. I want to give a shout out to somebody because we never plug anybody. I'm going to plug my man, Ty1822. Link is in the description. He makes funny ass videos. He is the one that turned us on. Well, turned me on. Then I showed you the Super Saiyan video. So thank you. Oh my god. Oh, like we said, every video ends with me in the middle. So I will put his link in the description. Subscribe to him. Cool guy. Makes good wrestling videos, funny videos, shut your dumb ass up. That is all. Subscribe above. Comment on your thoughts on the show and where this is leading. Questions for our Q&A. Like this video. We will see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. Give us one more yeah, or give us a yes for Daniel Bryan.
Yeah!